Hey friends, hope you're doing well today. I'd like to share a small story with you. There once lived this father and son who are driving to the cricket match, and on the way to the cricket match, his son looks at McDonald's and says, "Dad, I would like to have a meal over there before I go for the match, before we watch the match together." So the father was very loving. He said, "Sure, son," and he takes the car to McDonald's. He goes through the drive-through. He places the order. The son orders a Happy Meal with fries, with a burger, with a toy, and everything that's there in it. After getting the meal, the son is really happy and he's enjoying the burger and the fries and the toy that's there. And while the father was driving and the kid was, having his meal in the car, his father looked at the fries and he wanted to have one fry. He just felt that he would like to, have one. And as his hand was reaching out to the fries, immediately his son caught his hand and said, "Dad, these fries are mine. You cannot have them, please." His father looked at his son and said, "Okay, beta, no problem." And he started driving to the cricket match. Now, when we understand the story, we can look at one simple point, that it is the father that was driving the car. It is the father that is paying for the meal. And it is the father who is owning that meal, basically, because he paid for it. But because he loved his son so much, he said, "Let him have it all." And when we look at this story, we can understand the amount of love Christ has for us. Friends, you got to understand that everything on this earth, be it our power, position, money, your job, your family, everything belongs to God. And it is only because of His love He gives it to us. And yet sometimes we don't bother to understand that where we got it from and who's responsible for that blessing. And friends, sometimes you get greedy. So in this time of pandemic, the point that I'm trying to bring out here is that when you see someone in need, when you see someone who is struggling, do what Christ did. Because He gave us the love, because He gave us the blessing, let's share that with people who don't have it. And especially let's share the gospel with people who need it the most. And friends, let's share that love of God, that even though we were sinners, He still died on the cross for us. When we read Romans chapter 5 verse 8, it says, "But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." While we were still sinners, Christ dies for us. Friends, you got to understand, everything on this earth belongs to Christ. But because of His love, He allows us to have our way. But friends, you got to understand that when we see someone in need, please do help out. Take care. God bless.